Thanks for the kind remark introduction. It's truly a delight and honor to speak at this One Young World Summit 2014, especially to the audience full of creativity and promise. You know, it is difficult to talk about 21st century education in such a short time. So today, I hope I can simply share with you what I think some of the most crucial challenges for next generation business leaders, and some of the experiments or innovations we have done in our school. First, I think, is the challenge of developing a global mindset. In this regard, China may present a particularly striking example. Over the past 30-some years, China's economy has been truly globalized. The companies from Europe, like Siemens, American company Pepsi, Japanese, Korean, Indian companies have contributed so much in China. China, in that regard, is very unique. No model is dominating. Not like the UK is a British model, the US is an American model. In China, no model is dominating. So for the future, to remain competitive, you need, even to compete in China, you need to leverage resources globally to survive in the market like China. So in that regard, the global perspective, mindset, will be truly essential for next generation business leaders. The second challenge is what I call the collective myopia of humanity. And you look at the political system or economic system in the East or in the West, there are virtually no long-term elements of consideration. I'm talking about 200 years or 300 years, okay? 4 or 5 year cycle. Also, the philosophy, the way of thinking we teach in business school, very short-term oriented. And if we keep on going like this, there could be really dire consequences for humanity. The climate change which we see today may be just a symptom from the lack of long-term consideration in the whole governance structure. So in response to these two challenges, what we have done in our school is to introduce humanities to the traditional curriculum of business education. By humanities, I mean philosophy, religion, and history. I'm a firm believer that a serious commitment to the humanities, alongside with more traditional business-oriented courses, is crucial to develop next-generation business leaders that can compete, collaborate globally with compassion, with empathy. To lead a diverse global team, we may need to go beyond the traditional cross-cultural communication skills. It's more like a kung fu. If you only know the pose, you don't have an inner strength, it's going to be difficult. So we can derive the inner strength from humanities. And I hope these future leaders will also be individuals who will not just desire to live a rich life, but enriched lives, full of passion as well as responsibility, joy as well as profit. The last challenge I would like to share with you today is that of East meets West. This is something that is, of course, has been underway for a very long time, still very much in the making. Our school has been an active promoter of what I call a two-way traffic in managing thinking in values. Since Renaissance, the West has been a dominating contributor to advances in science technology, economic development, and the progress of human civilization. In the future, the East will play an increasingly important part in meeting global challenges. For example, the notion from our ancestors, the unity of man and heaven, where we do not place humanity very high in priority. That notion may be very relevant for today's discussion of sustainability. And if you look at the Western civilization, man is the measure of all things, where we may place humanity too high in priority. So I think it's about time we need to go back to rediscover some of the ancient wisdom from the East, China, India in particular, to be brought forward, to be shared globally. So the rise of the East, including the two Asian civilizations, China, India, necessitates a deeper two-way traffic. It's not that the East would begin to compete for the spotlight with the West. It's the East must do its share on the global stage. We must work together with the West on an equal footing to address the most pressing issues for humanity. I look to you to participate in and shape this two-way traffic with an open mind, with all the ingenuity you have, in the interest of common good. If you look at the issue this way, the rise of emerging market, and China, India, in particular China, should be viewed as a blessing opportunity, should not be viewed as a threat. To wrap up, I'd like to stress again how happy I am to be here at this One Young World Summit 2014 in Dublin, a truly global city, a historical contemporary center for education, arts, economy, and industry. And the summit brings together to so many of the best, brightest young people, representing the intelligence, courage, ingenuity, and determination of a global youth. I hope the challenge I've mentioned today are also the ones you will find important and relevant. It is you who have the power to meet them head-on, to make lasting changes that are for common global good. Thank you so much. Thank you.